T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978 reviewing Transformers Cybertron Voyager class Mudflap. Look at him. He is very cool. I mean, he's kind of basic in this mode right here, but he's full of detail and full of some nice paint, I'm not going to lie. And look at this, look at what we used to get. Seats inside of transparent windows. You can see the steering wheel and all that detail right there. And even back here in this back cab right here, he has another seat with controls and everything. Let me move this out the way. Controls and everything in there, and that's very cool. And unlike the Combiner Wars Constructicons, as you can see, this thing is fully featured. This crane arm moves up 5 clicks. This goes in and stretches out. Now this hook is just one solid piece right there. But you will see why that's one solid piece in a second. But this rotates right here. Like, man, people were complaining about the Constructicons not being able to do stuff like this. And this was $20 back in the day. And it's made out of some thick, heavy plastic. A lot of toys do not actually roll when I roll this on here, but this guy rolls. Other than that, his other features are this Cyberplanet key port right there. You stick this in here. And I hadn't played with this in so long I completely forgot what happens. A blade comes out. So I don't know if it's, I can't remember from the cartoon whether it was a saw blade or just a blade. But it kind of stays perma-bent right there, which I never very much liked. So let's put that back for now. And his last vehicle mode feature, which also these are robot mode features. Stick this in here, and I might have to fix something, but if you mess around with it, it will spring forward and apparently shoot the missile out, which is cool. It shouldn't, yeah, it works now without the missile in there. Nice. But anywho, let's get some comparisons in here. Here is Voyager class Combiner Wars Optimus. This thing probably has way more plastic than this because it definitely weighs more, and it definitely has more moving parts and whatnot. So that's how big they are. Here is Combiner Wars Deluxe Class Hound right here. To let you see how big a Deluxe Class is to this guy. And of course, all the Voyagers weren't as skinny as this guy. I feel like some of the other Voyagers were actually bigger, to be honest. But there's that. Here's that missile if you care. Nothing's fancy right there. There's air bubbles in the inside. I don't know if all of them had those type of air bubbles, but this does. Anyway, before transformation, I just figured I'd show an overhead view right here. Excuse me, all of this silver paint right there, and the details, just in case you didn't see them the first few go arounds, but that is nice. Anyway, transformation. First thing I'm going to do, and sorry I have the hiccups, lift this up and rotate that. It doesn't really matter which way because it's completely identical. Down here, start lifting this up. And that way, do the same back here. This wasn't supposed to detach, but it did. Sorry, it did. Flip this around. Bring these down. Rotate. Well, actually, elongate. Oh, sorry, this. Rotate this around. And collapse this crotch piece together. And the feet are supposed to go this way and rotate this forward. Now the arms just come down. These unpeg from right here and come down. Bring that down, unpeg from right here. This opens up. The head comes out. Squeeze that and push the head back down. And bam, basically he's transformed. But you might want to, when you, just have him standing here. It could be like this, which is cool. But I think it's meant to hang out down this way, the long way. And as you can see, he's pretty freaking dangerous. But let's do a close-up on his face. His head is fully painted blue right there on top of that green light piping right there. Here's the detail on the arms. I'll just let you look at it for yourself. All of this is a nice glossy blue paint, which I really do like. Now the feet, they could honestly go this either way. They help them stand up better if you put the silver parts of the feet this way. But if you don't like that, you could actually turn it around this way, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people do like. But now he has more of a chance of falling forward, which would be unfortunate. And I really like this toy. I planned on reviewing something else, another Cybertron figure. But when I started playing with him, I figured this will be way more cool. His head rotates, doesn't really look up and down unless you break the transformation. Then he can look down some and break the transformation a little bit more. And you can look up. Super tight ratchets right there. Arms go out. Bicep swivel. Elbows bend 90 degrees. No wrist. He actually has an ab rotation. It bends about that much before it bumps into his backpack, so he can turn that much. And that's really good enough since he doesn't have a waist joint due to the transformation. And it's cool that they even thought to do that for a figure that came out over 10 years ago. Like universal joints, old school Transformer universal joints on the hips. Over the knee swivel, knee bend, and this toe and ankle rotate. So you can get him into some good dynamic poses, and I used to love doing that. And I'm sorry again for all the hiccups. I did not expect to be doing that throughout this whole review. Normally when I say I have the hiccups before I do a review, they go away. But that didn't happen in this case. Just to show you the features in this robot mode, you could stretch this all the way out, which gives him a long reach. Plus, on top of that, make the sword come out with a little blade. And now he has a super duper long blade. And, for example, here's Optimus right there. So, that's nuts. And one thing I really don't like in the robot mode, and man, I do not remember that missile being able to just shoot out, but this cannon can come forward, which is a good weapon for him to have in robot mode, but it's very droopy, so yeah. Might need some Cybertronian performance enhancers. But anyway, I used to love posing this guy around. And let me get some robot mode comparisons while I get that missile. Here he is with Optimus in robot mode. You can get an idea of how big they are together. One thing I liked about the Combiner Wars figures is they kind of did go retro and make them a little bit taller. At least the Voyager class figures, they were able to make them taller. Here he is next to a deluxe class figure, which closer in height in robot mode. And here he is next to a current day leader class. So He could be Megatron's lackey or minion still, but he probably weighs more than Megatron, which is crazy. At the end of the day, I really like this figure, and I'm happy that I actually picked him up, because he's definitely going to graduate from my Cybertron bin to my official Decepticon Generations figures collection. He's not going to be with those guys anymore. He could definitely fit in there with them to me. And he's very cool, very nice. I really like him. So, I hope you really like this review. If you did, let me know by clicking the thumbs up button, subscribing, sharing, commenting. T-Man978, out of here.